Hi guys, so welcome back to the E46 build. So today I'm going to take the interior out of the car, what's left of it anyway, and hopefully get into taking the fuel tank out. As you can see, I've got the car outside the garage, a bit more space outside, so let's get into it. So it looks like I've done a bit of a rookie mistake. My phone ran out of battery halfway through the time lapse. I'd say I'd stripped out 90% of the car now. So I'll show you what I've got of the time lapse, and then we'll get looking into the car. So I'll take a look through the car now after the interior's been taken out. It's a bit windy, so hopefully it's not affected that much from the mic. So here it is. So I've taken out the front seats, as you can see, and the carpets, and majority of the stuff is out at the moment. So during taking it out, as you can see, previously the car's been leaking water in the rear of it, so there's quite a bit of corrosion here above the fuel tank. Same on the driver's side, so that'll have to be cut out and maybe some plates put in its place. And also the driver's side, behind the seat, you can see there's a bit of corrosion, and the same here for the passenger side. Look at that. Unfortunately I poked a bit too hard and my finger went straight through, so that'll need sorting out. We'll cut it out, put a bit of plate in it, so that's it really. So what we'll do now is we'll get the car back in the garage. I'll have to open up the pit, and we'll start taking the fuel tank out. So I'm down in the pit now, looking underneath the car. To be fair, it's in really good condition. There's not a lot of surface rust on the chassis at all. There seems to be a small oil leak, but I don't think it's major, so we can have a look at that in the future. So the only points which are, I would say, concerning but need a bit of work is the straps that hold the fuel tank on. I don't know if you can see that there. Obviously you've got a hole there which I put my finger through. It's the same for the driver's side fuel strap, that's a bit corrosion as well, and the same for the subframe. There's quite a lot of it looks to be surface corrosion. We'll find out when we take it off. We need to weld the diff anyway, so it needs to come out. One thing I do need, which is down here, I have no lights. I have this trusty torch. So I'm going to have to get some lights sorted out down here to make it a bit more useful for me. So I'm going to crack on and get the fuel tank off, and we'll see how far we get. So there's been a slight change in plan. I'm going to take the rear subframe out first, and then do the fuel tank. It's going well so far. The only issue we've had is the brake lines, so I've had to cut the brake lines. They're corroded past the point of no repair, so we're going to be replacing them anyway when we put the hydro in. So I'll crack on doing this. So as you can see, I've got the rear subframe out now. It came out pretty easy. Had a bit of hassle with the front driver's side mount. It got caught when I lowered it with a jack, and it's pulled the metal insert out the bush. I'm going to be replacing all the bushes anyway for some poly bushes, a lot more stiffer. The overall condition is pretty good, to be fair, considering its age. The subframe itself, I think it's seen better days. I'm going to be sending it for shop blasting. So we'll see if it comes back like a, what's that cheese with those holes in it?
12 seconds later.
Swiss cheese. So once that's done, I'll do a separate episode of completely rebuilding the subframe, changing the bushes and all that. I'm going to do a separate one on welding the diff, so that'll be future to come as well. So that's it for today. If you're liking the content, please like and subscribe to follow more of the E46 Drift Build.